Sorry, we were a little bit tardy here. There's a missed shot over there by Westview. That was Alex Carrick. And it is going to be Milwaukie ball. The Milwaukee Mustangs, the Westview Wildcats. The Westview Wildcats, of course, are under Pat Coons in his 20th year as head coach.
Legendary Pat Coons.
He is a legend. He just retired after 32 years of teaching. Lucky him. And there's the big guy, the linebacker with the rebound. That's Alex Carrick, the only returning starter from this team. And there's a steal by Milwaukee, a
Quick
turnover for Westview. And another turnover. That one's on Westview. So on Milwaukee, Westview has the ball back. That's David Coffey, the starting point guard. Westview goes a starting lineup with Larson, Coffey, Alex Carrick, Mitch Keckel, and Bryce Johnson. And a traveling violation. So we've had a few turnovers so far.
Early in the game, first game of the season, teams are a little bit nervous.
Jitters,
but
just a few jitters.
A little bit of jitters
Too. That's okay.
Yeah, first
We all
time,
do.
you know. Beginning of the season, everybody's got jitters.
Hey, DeLove, let it out here because I'm not Brad anymore. I'm the Brad.
Oh,
and
the Brad.
DeLove, that's right.
Okay.
And this is the Portland Sports Beat. And Milwaukee controls the ball. That is Grant Loudon across to Tyler Spencer. Tyler Spencer, of course, was third team All-League last year. Underneath, there's a loose ball. That's going to be stolen by David Coffey. Coffey's going to bring that one down. Here's a jumper from the perimeter. That's no good. Rebound. There's Alex Carrick, but there's going to be an offensive foul.
And that was a
Carrick.
poor decision on his choice. He already has his first foul in the last possession. He comes back and gets his second foul.
Well, you could just by look at his body that he's kind of physical, that he plays football. He should know better because he's the only returning starter, third team All-Metro, 6'3", 195, using his big physical frame.
Coach Coons is going to leave him in, give him a chance to get acclimated to the game here.
And here come the Mustangs. That's Wozniak. And the ball is going to remain with Milwaukee. They're under head coach Bays. This is his first year taking over after he was an assistant coach for 5 years under Kyle Bracey. Okay, there's Tyler Spencer is going to bring it in inside the paint. That is Loudon. Loudon misses, and rebound pulled away by Alex Carrick.
You can look for Westview to push the ball early in the game. They really want to force tempo.
Oh, and there's a three-point shot that is missed by Mitch Keckel, the 215-pound kid. He's a monster. We talked about it before this broadcast started.
Hey, he's a big guy in person. Wide body.
There's a wide body. So David Coffey, the point guard, underneath. And there is Mr. Bryce Johnson.
Milwaukee in a 2-3 zone.
2-2, 5:24 left here in the first period. That was Matthew Chilberg, the junior. Back out to the top of the key. That's Tyler Spencer. Spencer for three, hits the rim. No good. Rebound, Wildcats. Westview controls it. There's David Coffey. I feel like having some coffee right now.
You can look for David Coffey to control the game. He's our point guard, captain. That's the leader of the team.
Carrick back to Coffey. Coffey, the point guard with the headband on. And there's Bryce Johnson, number 23. And here's Coffey. He's going to make a move. He's going to force a jumper. No good. Good defense by the Mustangs. Ball's cleared by Glasgow. Or that's not Glasgow. And there's a block in the rebound. Goes to the Wildcats. Wildcats on the fast break. That is Ben Larson. And the ball's going to remain with the Wildcats. 4:31 left here in the period. Tie game, 2-2. Not bad so far, huh, DeLove?
Not bad at all. I think Westview's really trying to push the tempo of this game, doing a great job so far.
And we have our first timeout called. You're listening to the Portland Sports Beat Broadcasting Network with the score, Mustangs 2 and the Wildcats 2. 4:31 left in the first. When living at home is no longer an option, save yourself the frustration and contact an expert who has been in your shoes, and you will find the right living community to meet your needs. Call Jennifer Cook at 503-780-7353, or you can email her at jennifer@livinglight.net, or you can go online, visit their website, www.livinglight.net. Living Right, senior placement. Back here at beautiful Milwaukie Arena, home of the Mustangs. Close game so far, 2-2.
Yeah,
A lot of turnovers.
We can look for both teams here to be pushing tempo. So whoever can control tempo, get easy baskets in the paint, I think will have the advantage this game.
Just got the ball in, and that's Mitch Keckel. And another turnover. This one is going to be charged to the 6A Westview Wildcats. Mustangs will be on offense.
Again, early in the season, kids want to watch their turnovers.
Oh, that's Matthew Chilberg. Chilberg pass. Oh, it's rejected there. Good block.
Very good contest.
That was Brandon Ralston. And Ralston has the ball in the corner. Back out to Mitch Keckel, the linebacker / wing guy. And Brendan Ralston, that ball, there's a loose ball. Fighting for it, and that's picked up by Bryce Johnson. No good. Rebound, comes away with it. That's Ben Larson. Larson to Coffee. No good for 3. Finally, rebound pulled away by the Mustangs. That's Logan Anderson.
Milwaukee's got to do a better job rebounding this game.
Ejection. A little Devontae Dennis right there. And the Mustangs back on the fast break. Chilberg can't get controls it. Milwaukee Mustangs taking on a 6A Westview Wildcats. Does the 6A Westview Wildcats have
Milwaukie?
And there is Mitch Keckel for 3. A big shot. The Wildcats have a 5-4 lead now. 3 minutes left to go here in the first. One of the returning guys from last year, 3rd team All-Metro. And that's back to Chilberg. Chilberg rims out.
Westview very
Nice
patient.
pass inside to Larson. No good. And ball's out of bounds. And it's going to go back to the Milwaukee Mustangs. A lot of home spirit here. We have a chicken. One guy's wearing the bodysuit of a chicken. One guy is wearing the face mask, the hat.
We got all kind of characters in the crowd over here. We got guys in capes, guys in half shirts and crop tops.
This is Milwaukee, right?
Yes, Milwaukie, Oregon. Welcome, everybody.
If you're just joining us, it is a 5-4 ball game right now. Westview has the lead. That's Malik Rude out. And Chilberg misses it. The rebound comes away to Westview. Once again, that's Ben Larson, the returning starter, controlling the ball. And Larson's going to hold it. We're here 2 minutes left in the first. They could take a 3-point lead with a basket, or a 3-pointer will make it a 3-point lead. Or a 4-point lead, excuse me.
Westview didn't have anything in transition, so they pulled the ball out, try to get the shot that they want.
And right now they're struggling. Good defense by the Mustangs. You hear the crowd into it. There's Coffee getting the ball. Good move over there, and he gets stuffed by the rim. That's Mitch Keckel getting stuffed by the rim. He's been very active so far. There's a 3-point shot. Oh, did he call the bank? Wesley Johnson. I didn't hear him call the bank.
Off the glass.
Should
The bank is still open.
All right, I don't know if it should count, but the Mustangs have a 2-point
late night
lead.
deposit.
Mustangs 7, Westview 5. There's a missed 3 by Bryce Johnson. Ball's out of bounds, going to stay with Westview.
Good
We
call.
have some substitutions.
Yeah, we got Westview coming back in. I think Coach Coons is really wanting to get guys in and out, especially early on in the season. Like I said, guys are out of shape,
Look
so
at the
he's
chicken
pushing
guy.
tempo.
He's yelling at Coffee. Coffee doesn't like that.
The chicken
All right,
guy
that
looks
ball-
like he's in the game.
And that is missed. That was Cameron Hill, who's going to see a lot of playing time. Loose ball they're fighting for. We're going to have a jump ball. So we will have Wesley Johnson jumping for Milwaukee.
We got Abhishek Venkatesh checking in. He's going to come in at the point guard spot for David Coffey.
And there's Abhishek. He gets the ball out to Mitch Keckel. Back to Abhishek. You've seen this guy play before at the Portland Trailblazers training camp, right?
Yeah, Abhishek. He's a legend at Portland Trailblazer camp.
Turnover.
Every year he's there.
There's a turnover, and the Milwaukee Mustangs are on the fast break. And here's a 3-pointer by Rude. No good. Rebound comes away. Rude gets his own rebound, and once again can't miss the 3-foot shot. And Abby Cash comes away with it, and we're gonna have a foul, and that's going to be on Westview.
Milwaukee had a couple great looks. They're just rushing their shots, a little bit excited.
And that foul was on Alex Carrick. That's his second personal. So Mustangs ball.
Great defense by Westview on the inbound.
Wesley
They get the
Johnson
steal.
gets the ball stripped by him. And there's Brendan Ralston. He can't control it. Into Cameron Hill. And we're going to have a foul on the Mustangs.
That was a little bit of a late call by the referee.
A little late, and the crowd doesn't like it.
Not at all. Tough Milwaukee crowd.
It is. A lot of spirit here.
Yeah.
I never saw that at my high school. Did you?
We had the Blues fans. They were all right over there.
Oh, boy, look at that. Cameron Hill, he's going to have to go against the chicken clapping. That's got to be distracting.
They're chomping at the bit.
Hill's first free throw is going to rattle out.
Westview's got to remain focused the first half with the crowd down on this end. Keep their composure.
Cameron Hill will get one more shot for the Wildcats.
We'll see if Westview sets up a press, and they do on the make.
All right, Mustangs by 1. 27 seconds left here in the first. There's the press defense. Mustangs looking for the open man, and that's going to be a turnover, so the Wildcats forced a turnover.
Yep, that's exactly what Coach Coons, I think, was looking for, was to get a turnover off the May free throw.
And Abhishek Venkatish will be the point guard, number 5 for the Westview Wildcats. You said he has some wicked ball handling skills.
Oh, yeah, he's clever with the handle, and you see him get right to the
There
basket with a floater.
Glass. Abhishek makes it a 1-point Wildcat lead with 1 second left. Here's a Tyler Spencer. Are you kidding me?
No way.
Buzzer beaters, turnovers, chickens, everything that you want here at Milwaukie High School. Your score after 1 quarter of play, the Mustangs 10, the Wildcats 8. You're listening to the Portland Sports Beat Broadcasting Network.
The chicken live in action.
When living at home is no longer an option, save yourself from the frustration and contact an expert who has been in your shoes. And we'll find the right living community to meet your needs. Call Jennifer Cook, 503-780-7353, or email her at jennifer@livinglight.net. Or you can go on the website, www.livinglight.net. Living Right Senior Placement. That is our sponsor for the day. We're back here at Milwaukie High School. So far, action-packed game here. The Mustangs, the home Mustangs of Milwaukie, have a 10-8 lead here, just starting the second quarter. Okay. Mustangs control the ball. There's Tyler Spencer's going to give this to Grant Loudon. Loudon passes that to Rude. Rude's going to take the shot. He misses it. Rebound Wildcats. That is Alex Carrick, one of the Bash brothers for Westview.
He's back in the game with 2 fouls. He's got to be careful not to pick up his third here.
And there's a turnover. Mustangs are going to take this ball if they can control it. And another turnover. Carrick's going to take that one. He better slow this one up. And gets the ball into good hands. That's Ben Larson.
Westview doing a great job when they're not getting anything in transition of slowing the ball up and getting the shot that they want.
Abhishek misses the 3. Ball can't be controlled by the Wildcats, so the Mustangs will have possession. Couple substitutions. Devontae Dennis is going to be, or make that. Logan Anderson will be coming in for the Milwaukie Mustangs.
Coach Bay's going back with the starting point guard, Chilberg.
Oh, and there's Wesley Johnson, the 6'1 sophomore. The guard forward scores. It is a 12-8 Mustang lead. They're up by 4. Ball's in good hands with Abhishek Venkatish. And Carrick finds the cutting Dennis. Dennis can't come up with it, and there's the rebound. That one's missed by Cameron Hill. And we're going to have another jump ball.
Westview doing a great job at passing the ball around and really getting a shot that they want every possession. I think Coach Coons is going to be really happy with that. Milwaukee's got to do a bit better job rebounding. They're giving up too many second chance opportunities.
Coach Coons is one of those veterans. He's a veteran coach. He just retired from teaching. He told me he's ecstatic about it. And there's a good pass underneath, and Devontae Dennis scores. 2-point lead for the Mustangs here, 6:32 left in the first quarter.
Milwaukee needs to look to get some easy baskets right here. Keep their composure, not get too excited.
Logan Anderson passes that to Grant Loudon. Loudon loses control of the ball. That's stolen away by Devontae Dennis. He loses it. Abishak tries to control it, and that's going to be Mustang ball. So some sloppy play on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, got to have a little bit better ball control by both teams, especially at the point guard position.
And there's underneath wide open Wozniak. Can't get it to go. Mustangs get their own rebound, and here's a three-point shot. That's Grant Loudon. That's off to the left, and that is rebounded by Abishak. Abishak's going to bring that down. Has a man open, and a reverse layup by Cameron Hill. Ties the game up at 12.
That's a great look by Abishak. Get the ball ahead and an easy layup.
Oh, and an aggressive Ben Larson is going to be called for the foul there. Try to go for the steal.
You got guys bending over now. You can see they're getting a little bit tired here. So
both teams playing hard, exerting a lot of energy so far. We'll have a substitution. That will be Tyler Spencer will be coming in, checking in for the Mustangs, the veteran, third-team All-Metro. He can post up, can shoot threes. Let's see what he has the ball right here. Back at the top of the key. That is Matthew Chilberg, and Chilberg can't get that to fall. Another rebound for Alex Carrick. Carrick's going to bring the ball up for the Wildcats. Carrick got some contact, no call there. Carrick got his own rebound. Good pass underneath. They're going to get a foul before the pass.
Again, Westview just very aggressive on the offensive boards. They're killing Milwaukee. Milwaukee's got to box out, especially with the size of Westview.
Carrick
they really got to
Keckle.
focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're using their size and their strength to their advantage. And there's a long-distance three, and that is good. That's Ben Larson. So Westview takes a three-point lead, 15-12, 5:15 left here in the first half. And that's Wozniak. He's going to take the shot. That rattles in and unfortunately out for the Mustangs.
Great move, just couldn't finish.
Possession Mustangs as that ball was lost. That was Tyler Spencer who got his shot blocked.
Milwaukee's got to be a little bit more patient on offense, really get the shot that they want.
Spencer takes the 16-footer. That's no good, hits the rim. And there's your boy, Abishak, comes away with it, trying to control the ball for the Wildcats. There's a three-point shot. That's an air ball, rebounded by Tyler Spencer. The junior Chilberg takes the three, and that rims out, and Larson, or Dennis, Devontae Dennis comes away with the board for the Wildcats. There's a layup missed by Cameron Hill.
Easy layup missed right off the front of the rim.
A three-point shot missed by Wozniak, so the pace is quick on both sides of the ball right here. Oh, a contested layup. Good defense by Logan Anderson. No foul called. Alex Carrick is not happy with that. We have a timeout here. You're listening to the Portland Sports Beat Broadcasting Network. We're going to go to Taylor Foster, our sideline reporter, for a quick update.
And this is Taylor Foster with the inside from the Milwaukee Mustangs huddle. The biggest thing they're looking to improve on this quarter is ball movement, ball control as well. There's been way too many turnovers inside and down low. And so the coach has been talking distinctly about ball movement and control of the ball. You also look on to the defensive end where they're going to look to go more into their zone defense instead of the one-on-one that's been happening. And back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Taylor Foster, our sideline reporter. Good insight there. The Westview Wildcats have a 15-12 lead here with 4:16 left in the first half. I'm Brad Stott, joined by I'm Brad. This is Love Woods to my right, and we are Portland Sports Beat Broadcasting Network.
Yeah, this game, it's an up-tempo game. Both teams really pushing the ball. Let's see if they can control tempo a little bit better and get some better shots right here finishing the second quarter.
Chilberg gets that one out. There's Malik Rude. Gets that back to Chilberg. Chilberg to Rude. Two-man offense right here. There's Logan Anderson in the paint. A couple swifty moves. Logan Anderson scores. A 6'3" junior. Cuts the lead to 1 with 3:51 left here in the first half.
Great footwork and body control on the inside. Strong finish.
Alex Carrick's been a factor for the Wildcats on the boards defensively and offensively.
He's getting hassled out top by Root.
So we're going to have a foul called on Milwaukee. The Chicken looks puzzled.
Chicken's a little bit tired, too, early in the season.
Yeah,
he's out of shape.
He's laid a few eggs already.
Exactly.
Maybe he needs the TO.
Right.
So the ball will be inbounded by Carrick.
Coffee back in at point guard. Westview's going to get into a half-court set here.
David Coffey, 5'10", 150-pound senior. Taking his time, 3:25 left in the first half. Coffey gets that ball to Bryce Johnson. Johnson looking for something to do. Good defense by the Mustangs so far.
Westview really being patient this possession. That's good to see in a game like this.
Coffey going right, looking for the give and go, and that's intercepted, a turnover. And there he is. That is Chilberg. The cheerleaders are obstructing our view for a second. That is Tyler Spencer. Makes a couple moves at the elbow. Gets that out to Logan Anderson. Anderson back to Spencer. Spencer loses the ball. That's stolen away by David Coffey. Coffey's going to try to lead the break. Ben Larson makes a move for a three, and nothing but the bottom of the net.
Hey, that was a great shot. Off-balance three by Larson. He knocks it down.
Ben Larson, the one returning starter, showing his leadership right here for this Westview team. And here comes Chilberg.
Milwaukee really struggling to get control of the ball every possession. They got to take better care of the ball.
That's Vasily Wozniak, gets the ball back to Tyler Spencer.
Great help defense by Westview.
Spencer's the most experienced player on this team, trying to get good ball movement. A little bit more patient this time. That's Malik Rude. He loses the ball. Another turnover by the Mustangs. Westview comes away with it, has a fast break. That's Larson. They're going to slow this up. There's Coffey for three. Coffey misses that. And another offensive board. That is Brandon Ralston. He misses wide.
Westview letting it fly.
And another turnover by Milwaukee. There's Larson for three. Rims out.
3 straight missed jump shots. They're not afraid to shoot it. They're letting them fly. If I'm Westview at this point, though, I'm looking to get to the rim. When you got Milwaukee getting back in transition defense and they're really struggling to get set, they're settling for jump shots, but realistically they can get to the rim and get layups.
So we're going to have a foul on Westview. Milwaukee will get the ball back, trailing by 4 with 1:39 left here in the first.
Westview setting up in a 1-2-2 press. See if they can come up with a steal or a turnover out of it.
The ball's in good hands with Spencer, the veteran. There's wide open Chilberg with the layup. Somebody's got to look back door. Matthew Chilberg comes away, makes it a 2-point ball game. Westview still on top. Good ball movement. That one's missed long. That was Mitch Keckle. Offensive rebound also missed. Rebound comes away with Wesley Johnson.
One of the keys Coach Coons talked about before the game was making sure they finish possessions, and Westview struggling to score on
Malik Rude from the free throw line. Misses on that one.
Here Westview comes again. Another three missed.
Rebound, there he is. There's Mitch Keckle. He misses. Ball still alive. Finally controlled by the Mustangs. You wanted a foul there, huh?
Could have been a foul. I think
too much contact.
A little bit too much contact.
Wesley Johnson's going to be fouled way before the shot. Let's see who they call that on. It looks like it's going to be on Bryce Johnson. That's his first personal.
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, both teams, they really got to look to take care of the ball and really get better shots in the half court. A lot of settling for jump shots Again, that's early in the season, tired legs. It's easier to take the jump shot.
It still belongs to the Mustangs. Ball bounced off for Wesley Johnson, but they're going to say last touch by the Wildcats. Ball will be inbounded by Grant Loudon, the postman, 6'4" sophomore for the Mustangs. Trailing by 2 here with 34 seconds left in the first half.
Let's see if they take the last shot here with 34 seconds left.
Malik Rude gets that ball out. There's a double team. Rude back out for 3, and Spencer is taking his time.
We got Coach Bays, I think, calling for the last shot. I'm not sure if his players hear him.
Spencer wants the ball, and there's a steal. Once again, it is Keckle. Keckle gets the ball out, and there's Ben Larson with the layup. A 4-point lead, 8 seconds left here in the first half. The Mustangs are going to have to hurry. Chilberg, Rude for 3, no good, air ball. And that's going to be the end of the first half. Action-packed, a little sloppy, but it's the first game of the season. It's preseason, some jitters here.
Yeah, Milwaukee down by 4 now. They could have went down, maybe even tied. Coach Bays wanted the last shot, and they ended up turning the ball over and giving up an easy layup. But
the Westview Wildcats have a 20-16 lead here. We'll be back for the second half. We're going to go to our sideline reporter, Taylor Foster, for a quick update. Living Right Senior Placement offers free assistance to find the most appropriate living community for seniors. It includes assisted living, memory care, which covers dementia, Alzheimer's, adult foster care homes, and retirement communities. Our process begins with a face-to-face meeting to personally review the geographic, financial, cultural, and medical needs for the senior. Every senior living community is unique in its environment, and finding the one that is comfortable and welcoming is of the utmost importance. Living Right Senior Placement. You're listening to the Portland Sports Beat Broadcasting Network. Live on PortlandSportsBeat.com. Here are the cheerleaders. See what they want us to do. Am I on right now? I'm back. I said it 5 times. I'm back. Back here at Milwaukie Arena.
Taylor Foster. I am sidelined with Milwaukee's athletic director, Jesse. Jesse, can you tell me a little?
We're coming back, and we are very young, very energetic, and looking for some hopefully entertaining games. City teams last year, I think in basketball, we graduated 10 seniors, and that's tough to come back on. That's for boys basketball. For girls basketball, we graduated all 6 players.
Specific games that you would recommend tuning into?
You know, we seem to really pack the house in here once we start league after winter break. So the second week in January, look for this place to be league rounds this year, and hopefully we can win league for the fourth year in a row in boys. In the 3rd year, Sherwood has some quality players, and Sandy was beat us last year in league. That was our only loss, but those 3 will be the toughest to beat.
I'm Brad Stein, and I am joined by DeLove Woods,
What's
former
up,
basketball player.
Lost out in Summit, but we played in the NWAC League against teams like Milwaukie, and it's a great experience for me.
2016, the Westview Wildcats lead the Milwaukie Mustangs. Who are our high scorers?
Very phonetic first half. Let's look for both teams to come out a little bit more settled. The second half, calm.
And the Wildcats are back on the prowl. Keckle, the linebacker,
And Coffey's looking to get the ball back. He really wants to control.
to take the jumper from the corner.
Great float and finish on the side.
Ben Larson makes it a 6-point lead for that he doesn't really know what kind of team they're going to have.
Oh, no, they just got to control turnovers.
Chilberg misses. Rebound coming away by Mitch Keckle for the Wildcats. Looked like there was some contact on that play, but no call. There's a 3-point shot, no good. That was Alex Carrick, and the Mustangs control the boards.
Again, a lot of quick shots early in the half. Let's see if these teams can get away from shooting jump shots and maybe get in the lane and get some layups here. Easy baskets come second half.
If you're the coach, do you try to have Tyler Spencer, your one veteran leader, to really lead this team to take more shots, to be more vocal?
Yeah, and with his size, I'm really looking for him to post up a little bit more. I think he's a little bit discouraged.
Train right there. Ball
Great pass
comes.
by Keckle.
Bryce Johnson comes away with the layup. I think
Keckle.
everyone cleared once they saw that guy coming through.
Oh, no one wants to take a charge with that guy.
Would you?
That's like a linebacker coming through.
Would you take a charge from him?
Oh, no, I'm moving out of.
It's in the 5-footer.
That's good offense for Milwaukie. Now, that's what you want to see every possession for those guys.
Mustangs cut the lead to 6 points with 5:27 here in the third. And there's a post up. In the low post, that it was Bryce. Defense will lead to offense, just like that. And that was Mitch Keckle with another good defensive play.
Mitch Keckle, very aggressive player. I like his style.
Carrick for 3.
And Carrick, another 3. That's his third 3 of the game.
Is that
He's
11
hot.
for Carrick now?
That's 11 for him.
Call. Quick, fast break and a layup for Grant Loudon. The Milwaukie Mustangs cut it to 7 points with 4:36.
No.
Larson was extremely upset.
Yeah, and you know, that was a much-needed basket for Milwaukie. You don't want to see this game get.
Largest point difference so far in this game, 30-20 with 4:21 left. Living Right Consultants match the needs and interests of a senior with the appropriate services and atmosphere in a new home to ensure optimal health placement. Call Jennifer Cook, 503-780-7353, or you can email her at jennifer@livinglight.net, or visit them online at www.livinglight.net.
Coach Bays, one of his keys to the game was focusing on transition defense. I think for Milwaukie, that's key right now with the lead getting stretched to 10 points. So let's see if Milwaukie can contain Westview in the open court.
Milwaukie has the ball. You see some Jared Walkers in for the Mustangs, as is Logan Anderson. And we have a travel, another turnover by the Mustangs. Westview's going to get the ball up by 10 right now, 4:14 left here in the third. I don't think that's what Coach Bays had in mind when they had a timeout and a play called another turnover.
No, definitely not after a timeout call. That's not what a coach wants at all, to see a turnover.
And that's Larson on the drive, and Larson is fouled. So Ben Larson's going to go to the line for a pair of free throws.
He got it clean up top, but he had his hand down on his waist down below, bumped him a little bit, so he's going to the line.
That foul's on Logan Anderson. That's his first personal.
Let's see if Westview comes out in a press after a made basket here. Try to stretch the lead a little bit.
Is the turnovers due to inexperience?
I don't think it's necessarily that. I think it's just they're a little bit excited and they're rushing and in a hurry. So just got to calm down and stay poised.
And there's another
like
turnover, speaking of it, Westview quickly on a fast break. That is Alex Carrick.
And one, there's no foul there.
No foul on that one, but Carrick scores. And 14-point lead for the Wildcats over the Mustangs.
Carrick heating up in the second half.
Spencer from long distance, and Spencer hits a three, a much-needed three to cut this lead to 11 points with 3:36 left in the third.
Very much needed at this point. I think if the lead gets any bigger, it's going to kill the confidence.
Malik Rood's going to check in for the Mustangs. And Coffey's going to inbounds it. That's Bryce Johnson. Back over to Ben Larson. Larson's going to slow this up. Back to Coffey. Ball's in good hands with Coffey, isn't it?
Yeah, he's a great point guard. He's very poised and heady. Got a high basketball IQ.
There's a missed three. That's and I think this might go on Wesley Johnson, number 11.
Westview is really attacking the offensive boards, and at this point you can see on Milwaukee's face they're starting to get a little bit frustrated with the second chance opportunities Westview's getting. They got a box out here.
And Carrick goes back to the line for the Wildcats, up by 11 points here. This is the first.
Westview's size really giving Milwaukee a lot of trouble. Also in the half court, Westview's running a lot of screens at the high post area, and Milwaukee's really struggling on the switches there.
Grant Loudon checks in for Logan Anderson, number 2 for the Mustangs. (35-23), that's the score of the Wildcats over the home Mustangs right now. The Chicken, he looks confused and discombobulated right now. He wants some action, and there is the senior, and that's lost. That's Tyler Spencer. Another turnover by this Mustang team, and the Wildcats can take the lead by 14 or 15 with a three-point shot right here.
Westview coming out great in the second half. Very poised, controlling the ball, getting the shots that they want, and they're knocking them down.
Good move, but loses the ball. That was Cameron Hill, and we're going to have a foul. So the foul will be committed on Westview. That's Cameron Hill, his first personal.
Let's see if this possession Milwaukee can come down and get an easy shot opportunity, get within 10.
Vasily Wozniak checks back in, number 22 for the Mustangs. Trailing by 12, 35-23, 2:26 left here in the third.
Whenever Chilberg comes out of the game, you see Westview starting to press a little bit.
Couple good passes. There's your man, Tyler Spencer, and we're going to have a foul. So Spencer will go to the line for the Mustangs.
And that's exactly what Milwaukee needed right there, is to get to the free throw line and get opportunity for easy points.
With the clock stopped, because right now the clock could be a factor. 2:14 left in the third, trailing by 12.
Yeah.
But Spencer can cut this to 10.
Yeah, he needs to knock these two down. Maybe they can set up a press and try to get force some turnovers and get some easy baskets.
And misses the first. I think Stone Cold Steve Austin just walked past our broadcast booth.
Oh, yeah, he's flexing.
We have a Chicken. We have Stone Cold Steve Austin. We have Mitch Keckel and Alex Carrick, the Muscle brothers.
Yeah, Carrick coming out of the game.
The Muscles from Brussels.
Muscles from Brussels. Carrick's at 15 points right now. And they set up the press.
One of two. 11-point lead for the Wildcats, and that's almost at us. Good reflexes there, DeLove.
Oh, yeah, we don't want to get knocked out over here.
No, not this Portland Sports Beat Broadcasting Network.
And that's what Milwaukee needed, was a turnover.
And they got it. So the Mustangs back on the offense.
Patience. You hear Coach calling for patience, getting the shots you want.
Oh, good pass inside
and
to Spencer, and an easy bucket. And it's a 9-point lead for Westview right now. And here's some more defensive pressure.
Energy picking up now for Milwaukee on the defensive end. Let's see if they can force another turnover. Crowd getting back into it as well.
David Coffey taking his time, patience with the ball, excellent ball handler. And there's Keckel. And we're going to have a foul. Let's see who this is on. It's definitely on Milwaukee, we know that. A hack. Okay, so that's on number 22, Brendan Ralston. That's his second personal. So Mitch Keckel will go to the line for the Wildcats. Shoots a pair of free throws here. Up by 9 points with 1:33 left here in the third.
I think the goal at this point for Milwaukee is to try to get out of this quarter and not be down by double digits. Keep it under 10 going into the fourth and really focus on not turning the ball over and getting easy layups in the fourth quarter.
He makes the first of two. Westview has a lot of depth. I see they go to their bench a lot with number 5, Abhishek Venkatish. And also we've seen Dennis Devontae in.
Oh, yeah, Brandon Ralston. I think Coach Kuntz has a lot of confidence in his bench. And like you said, they have a lot of depth. They don't really lose anything when they go to the bench.
Rebound Malik Rude for the Mustangs as that one was missed. More good pressure defense, but the Mustangs get it back in. Another pack. Look at that. Brendan Ralston says in your face.
Yeah, Grant Loudon, he's got to fake that pass high and bounce it into the post there.
Possession still Mustangs here with 1:21 left in the game, trailing by 10. Ball's into Spencer. Gets it back to Rude. Into the low post, and Spencer, we're going to have a foul.
You can see now in the third quarter, Spencer's really trying to take over the game at this point. He knows it's his team, and he's going to have to be the one putting the ball in the basket. So he's being a lot more aggressive
He's the veteran leader. He's the guy who could post up and shoot threes. He's a third-team all-league. You expect that from your veteran.
Yeah, I'm looking for him to be the closer for them.
6'5", use your size. Good pass underneath.
Excellent.
No good, but there is a foul. That was Grant Loudon, the 6'4" sophomore. He's going to go to the line for a couple free throws.
Last few possessions a lot better for Milwaukee since the last time out. They're going inside now, getting layups and easy shot attempts and getting to the foul line.
Cameron Hill on the foul. That's his second personal. Loudon makes the first of two, cuts us to a 9-point lead.
Looks like Milwaukee might come back with the press again.
Make it 8.
And they do.
36-28.
I've been waiting to see that. He's delay a game warning on Milwaukee. Spencer's been over the line the last couple times. They've let him get away with it, so this time they give him the warning. The next one's going to be a technical.
Westview will inbound. That's the muscle hamster, Mitch Keckel.
Milwaukee back in their 1-2-2 press.
There's a steal. Good play by Wesley Johnson, and he loses control of the ball. They can't save it, so a turnover for a turnover. Westview's going to take possession right here with 59 seconds left in the third.
Milwaukee's having some success with their 1-2-2 press. I think they're playing a little bit more confident as a team in the 1-2-2. They forced a few turnovers, especially with Coffey on the bench.
We had a timeout called by Milwaukee. We're going to go to Taylor Foster, our sideline reporter, for a quick update.
And this is Taylor Foster with an update from the Wildcat bench. They're going to really look to control this last quarter by the tempo of the game. What they're going to look for is transitional offense. They're looking to score on transitional plays. And when they cannot score on transition through fast breaks, they're really looking to involve that post-play action. So you're going to look down inside a lot more is where a lot of their points are planning to come from this last quarter. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Taylor Foster. Back here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin with the chicken, Stone Cold, the muscle hamster. Westview inbounds the ball here with 57 seconds left in the third. Some more pressure by the Mustangs. Another turnover. And guess who comes away with the ball? That's Tyler Spencer.
And Tyler's should look to post up Abhishek down low. He's got a huge advantage.
Oh, poor
and
pass
he's quadruple team.
Rude. And there's Spencer, the 8-footer, and Spencer cuts the lead to 6 here with 37 seconds left in the third.
They're having great success with this press. Spencer's really getting the ball in the basket here in this third quarter.
Good passing, and that is Brendan Ralston. Excellent pass by Devontae Dennis to get Ralston the easy bucket to beat the press.
And Coach Bays is calling for the last shot of the quarter. Let's see if they can get organized.
We're going to have a foul away from the ball.
They're holding Spencer now. I think they see that he's the go-to guy right now, so they're doubling him even when he doesn't have the ball.
That foul's on Brendan Ralston. Ball will be inbounded by Tyler Spencer. They've been on a nice little run here. Let's see if they can cut this to 6, possibly 5 points on this possession.
We got the 2 all-league players matched up, Carrick and Spencer.
Spencer trying to take him on the low post. Good defense by Westview. And there's Keckle comes away with the ball, or make that Cherrick, and time expired, couldn't get the shot off.
They called it off.
That's the end of the third quarter with the Westview Wildcats 38 and the home Milwaukee Mustangs 30. You're listening to the Portland Sports Beat Broadcasting Network. When living at home is no longer an option, save yourself the frustration and contact an expert who has been in your shoes. And you will find the right living community to meet your needs. Living Right Senior Replacement. Call Jennifer Cook at 503-780-7353. Email her at jennifer@livinglight.net or go online for more information, www.livinglight.net. Living Right Senior Placement. Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, here in the Milwaukee Arena, home of the Milwaukee Mustangs, the 5A Mustangs, under first-year head coach Bays. After 5 years as an assistant coach, took over for Kyle Bracey. Right now, the Westview Wildcats have a 38-30 lead.
I think before the game, Coach Bays was really talking about emphasizing setting up his press. Third quarter there, you saw they had great success pressuring Westview, forcing turnovers and getting easy baskets in transition. Let's look for Westview in this final quarter to get down low and post up Carrick and Keckle.
Yeah, Keckle was so close to us. Good thing he uses right guard.
He looks like a right guard, speaking of right guard.
Abhishek Venkatish. And we're going to have a traveling violation, so a turnover for the Wildcats. The Mustangs must convert on this, take advantage, trailing by 8 here, 38-30, with 7:46 left in the game.
Yeah, they can't afford to go possession for possession right now. They're down by 8, so they got to get stops and scores.
And
Great
there's
move.
Tyler Spencer on the turnaround jumper.
You can see now why Spencer was an all-league selection last year. He's really turning it up in the second half.
Spencer cuts it to a 6-point lead for Westview, and another turnover, and that was on Alex Carrick.
The pressure of Milwaukee really starting to mount up against Westview.
Milwaukee, yeah, and now look who came in, Mr. Coffey, to try to slow this down and control the pace of the game.
Yeah, Coach Coons knows he needs his leader at the point guard position to control.
Rude bringing the ball up for the Mustangs. Good defense by Coffey. Out to Wesley Johnson.
You can expect for Spencer to be touching the ball every possession from here on out for Milwaukee.
Johnson, the sophomore, they got it back into the post. There's Spencer. Spencer gets it out to the three-point line. That's stolen away from Wesley Johnson. Westview with another turnover. There's Alec. Can't come away with it, but the rebound put back. And the Wildcats take a 8-point lead, 40-32, with 6:43 left here in the game.
That was the first easy basket Westview's had in quite a while.
And they're great at converting those turnovers, though.
Spencer's a little shaken up a little bit. He's grabbing his calf.
Is that foul going to go on Mitch Keckle for playing that physical D? And it is going to go on Mitch Keckle. That's his first. Playing that physical D, only one personal, not bad.
Yeah, he's really good at using his body and being really in control with his size. I'm really impressed.
Milwaukee. Carrick inbounds.
Spencer's out of the game now. Let's see who Milwaukee goes to.
Loudon goes baseline, and he forces a pass. Saved by Westview. Comes away by the Mustangs. Rude's going to control to slow this down with 6:20 left. They can cut this to 6 points. 5 points for the three. Turn around in the paint.
Hit it.
Jared Walker. I think that's his first bucket of the game.
That's
a big shot.
That's his first basket of the game, and that's a big shot for them at this point when you got Spencer on the sideline with the injury. Let's see right now if they can get back into their press, force another turnover, and try to get a couple easy baskets.
And there's a foul right there. I think they got the wrong number. They called number 13. There is no number 13.
Everybody's a little excited at this point in the game.
Mustangs trail by 6, 40-34 here. And Milwaukee was, I almost said Wisconsin, Milwaukee, Oregon.
And the refs missed a travel there. Let's see if Milwaukee can get matched up. They're looking a little confused in the half-court defense coming out of the press.
Coffee slows it down. Gets it to Ben Larson. Larson back to Coffee.
Westview's got to look inside at this point.
They're in the low post. That was Bryce Johnson. We're going to have a foul again away from the ball.
Westview's size right now at this point, they've got to look to go inside, finishing the game. They don't want to settle for jump shots. They're up 6. They got to control the ball. There's no shot clock here. So for them, their best advantage is take care of the ball, move it around, get the shot that they want.
Inbounded by Coffee. Good pass, but tripping is Alex Carrick.
Could have gone either way. They could have called a foul.
But they're just going to call ball possession Wildcats. Fans don't like it.
Backcourt ref comes in and overrides. He did call a tripping foul.
Okay, they called that on Malik Rude. That's his 3rd personal. Underneath, good pass, and there's a block, but there's going to be a little bit too much contact. Another foul on Milwaukee. Let's see who they got. It could have been Vasily Wozniak, or Tyler Spencer is going to be given the duties of taking the personal foul there. That's his 3rd, and that sends Bryce Johnson back to the free throw line.
Free throws are going to get more and more critical as time passes and we get closer to the end of the game here. Got the starting point guard, Chilberg, coming back in. Let's see if he can have a little bit more of an impact. He struggled in the first half.
Westview lost their playoff game last year to West Lynn. They were 14-11. Let's see if they can improve on that record. And here comes Johnson, Wesley, and he draws the foul. Trailing by 8 here.
Very good attack in the transition.
So Wesley Johnson goes to the line for the Mustangs. Shoots a pair of free throws.
Let's look again after a made free throw for Milwaukee to come back into their 1-2-2 press and try to force some turnovers late in the quarter.
As the crowd is silent, Johnson hits his first of 2. Cuts this to 7 points.
As I said before, free throws are going to get more and more critical as time winds down in the game.
And Johnson hits the rim. Rebound comes away by Brendan Ralston.
Was that the free throw jinx?
Probably. Larson controls the ball for the Wildcats. Back to Coffee, the point guard. On the drive, Ralston reverses it over the backboard. No foul called, and the Mustangs come away with the ball. That's Chilberg leading the break. Gets it into Loudon. Loudon back to the top of the key. There he is. Spencer gets it back out to Chilberg, and they're going to hold up here.
Milwaukee's got to get back organized.
Loudon loses control, but there is a foul.
You can see guys are getting a little bit tired, winded. We're late in the game, early in the season. They don't have their legs yet.
Loudon goes to the line for the Mustangs. They're calling that on Bryce Johnson, his 2nd. Lucky they called a foul there because Grant Loudon lost his step. Loudon hits the first of 2. When I talked to head coach Pat Coons, he said that the team, they're very athletic. They have good shooters. They're not big. But Westview looks pretty big to me right now. They're playing big with Keckel and Carrick. A lot of strength inside. Oh, what a move by Larson. He goes coast to coast, and Larson puts the Wildcats back up by 7, 44-37 here with 4:41 left. And Spencer loses control. Another turnover by the Mustangs. Westview, there is Carrick, and he scores and makes it a 9-point lead.
Surprised Coach Bays isn't looking for a timeout at this point to get his team composed.
They are some defensive team right now, Westview. They're showing it, especially here in the second half. Spencer, the fall-away jumper at the free throw line, no good. Rebound Larson.
Spencer's been great so far, but that shot a little bit ill-advised at this moment in the game.
Coffee gets a little contact here.
Look for Westview to spread the floor right now, pass the ball around, and buy a little bit of time.
And it looks like Alex Carrick walked with the ball, and he's very displeased with that call. And you see, look at head coach Pat Coons. I love him in his 20th year. Calm down, relax.
Right, that's for both teams right now. You want to stay poised and keep calm.
The Wildcats have a 9-point lead, 46-37 with 4 minutes here. The Mustangs look to cut it to 7, and that's no good. That's Wesley Johnson, gets his own rebound, puts it back.
Rebound.
That is no good. Rebound comes away by Brendan Ralston.
Again, Westview, they should make sure right now that every possession they're getting the shot that they want. They have the advantage and the clock's on their side.
And there's Cherick back out to Carrick, or Keckel back out to Carrick. He loses control of the ball, and it's going to remain with Westview as Matthew Chilberg try to save it for the Mustangs.
That probably wasn't the best idea for Chilberg. He would have been better off just letting the ball go out of bounds and getting the possession, going the other way.
Coffee inbounds it for Westview.
Coach Coons is calling for his guys to take control of the ball and burn a little bit of clock here.
Good pressure defense there. Forces the turnover. That's Jared Walker, the 5'8 junior. And Walker with the shot. He can't get it to fall. Coffee comes away with a huge rebound for Westview. 3:10 left here with a 9-point Wildcat lead, 46-37. How impressed are you with this Coffee kid?
Hey, I'm really liking the way he's playing right now. He's really controlling the Westview offense. It's a great look for them.
He's full of caffeine, isn't he?
Yes. Very heady player, though.
Mustangs come around with the rebound. Chilberg can't buy a basket, and there's a loose ball foul.
The refs call a foul there. It could have been a jump ball. I think the way they landed.
I think they'll call that a Mitch Keckel, number 13. Maybe not. They're going to call it on the other side. It's going to go on Milwaukie.
Yeah, Tyler Spencer. Yeah, on the over the back, but it's one of those calls. That was kind of a 50-50 ball where it could have gone either way. This juncture in the game, they might have been better off just calling a jump ball.
So before Keckel goes to the line, timeout called by the Westview Wildcats. Your score, the Wildcats 46, the Mustangs 37. When living at home is no longer an option, save yourself the frustration and contact an expert who has been in your shoes. And you will find the right living community to meet your needs. Living Right Senior Placement. Call Jennifer Cook at 503-780-7353. You can visit us online at www.livinglight.net, and you can email Jennifer at livinglight.net. Back here in Milwaukie, Oregon, at the Milwaukie Arena, home of the Mustangs, where they trail 46-37, 2:46 left in the game. Can the Mustangs get back in this game?
Yeah, I think they have a great chance to get back in the game. The most important things for them is to not force shots, get the ball inside, get easy layups, and to continue with their 1-2-2 press and force turnovers.
Keckel misses the first one. Rebound pulled away by Loudon. And there's Jared Walker's been a lot more aggressive here in the fourth quarter.
They want to look to get the ball to Spencer right now. That's your go-to player. So I think they'll.
Rude, a couple spins, loses control of the ball. One-person game, good defense by Keckel there. And Coffee comes away with the ball. Here's a three-point shot. That is no good. Keckel's fighting for the board, and he comes away with it. Just a great hustle play by Keckel. And good defense by Chilberg for the Mustangs. And Chilberg lays it in.
Very nice Euro step by Chilberg after the steal to get the score.
Mustangs trail by 7, 46-39, 2:05 left to go in the game. Coffee's going to slow this one down.
Milwaukee's got to really pick the pressure up right now. They can't afford to sag off. They got to get up in a guy's face and deny.
Chilberg goes for the steal. Coffee beats him. There it is to Cherick. And he fights it. Goes baseline off the backboard. And Mitch Keckel, the muscle hamster, he puts it through a 9-point Wildcat lead.
Yeah, Keckel with a great finish. His body, he's too strong up top not to keep these guys' morale up.
And Saturday That is tomorrow, December 7th. We have audio for Washington 4A State Football Finals. That's Camas. So you don't want to miss that. You can go on PortlandSportsBeat.com. Also Wednesday, December 11th, Sports Beat Extra. I will be hosting along with PJ Miller. So you want to tune in on PortlandSportsBeat.com. We talk college and professional, a lot of local and national sports. We have interviews and Judge Stein. That's me. I get nasty with my hammer. And there's a missed shot with 15 seconds. This game's all but pretty much over. 53-43. Wow. We will be at a different stadium every single Friday. So please join us. That's PortlandSportsBeat.com. And on every Wednesday, Portland Sports Beat Extra, where we talk college and national sports. 8 seconds left.
And we tried to get our guys just to relax most of the game. And then to finish, we finished it all in the first half. We finished much better in the second half.
Our RPI throughout the